Hi everybody, so my client's back and I was already in the process of taking off her nails on one hand, but then I decided to go ahead and film. As you can see, there's still no lifting. There wasn't any lifting on her other nails either, but yeah, I already took those off. So, but you can see the process right now. So first I'm just gonna make her nails shorter again and just really trim them down, and then I'm gonna soak them off in some acetone. And once that's done, I'm gonna build a lovely new set on this hand. So I'm a little bit sad because YouTube took down my M&M nails video because of a copyright issue, which I really don't get because the app that I use, I have to pay for it, and according to the app I can use a certain song, and YouTube took it down because I used the song, but you know, I paid for it, so I'm very sad they took it down. I did make a complaint and just hoping that they'll put it back on again, but you know, I really don't know with it. But it does make me a little bit worried about my other videos with some songs in it. I did use the song multiple times, so let's hope it's not, yeah, YouTube won't take it down all, but it does have me a little bit worried. But you know, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm really thinning the nail out as much as I can because I really don't want to soak off for a very long time, obviously, because you know, taking it off with a file would be quicker, but it would be a lot more damaging to her nails, which I really don't want. So I'm just gonna thin it out just as much as I can, and next I'm just going to soak it off just to keep her nails nice and healthy. So next I'm gonna try and clip these stones off, but as you can see, you know, it's not gonna happen. So I'll have to take my e-file and just file around the stone, and then I can clip it off. I don't want to go over it with my e-file because it's glass and it will destroy my drill bit. So just gonna go around it and then clip it off. And I'm just gonna leave these nails. They are fine. I'm just gonna do an infill and a rebalance, and then I'm just gonna do a fun, bright, happy type of nail art. And as you can see, there's no lifting anywhere. And remember, I do not file on top of these nails at all. So, you know, just a good prep will ensure that you will have no lifting. Yeah, so I'm gonna scrape the product off after I've soaked her nail in acetone for a few minutes. I'm using chemical-free acetone, which will not cause any allergies or anything. It might irritate the skin a little bit because, you know, it will dry out your skin and will dry out your nail, but that's it. So I'm scraping it off little by little, soaking in between. I'm just taking my time. As I said already, I do not want to damage her nails. So I just have to go back in and soak. Yeah, so now I'm just waiting for this nail to be completely soaked off. But if I were to have two hands, I would soak one hand and take off the other hand. So that way you'll constantly be busy and not waste any time. So I've got myself a new toy, and I thought I recorded the packaging, but I did. So I've got a few pictures here, and it's a manicure pusher with a silicone handle, and I love it. It's just so easy to use. It will just get your cuticle tissue straight off, and I don't have to use any liquid to soften up the cuticle tissue. You can just easily scrape it off. Of course, you could use something to soften up the tissue, but you know, you really don't need it. It just goes off like really easy, and the handle is really soft on my hands, which I really like too. So you know, yeah, I like it a lot better than a curette that I used previously. And it makes working on my own nails a lot easier too, because you know, it's just so easy to remove your cuticle tissue using this tool. Yeah, so I am really happy with it, and it's not that expensive too. So that's a plus. And of course, it's pink, so that's pretty too. And as you can see, it just comes straight off. I did have to get used to it a little bit, but it's really easy to use. And of course, don't press too hard, because you could damage the nails if you press too hard, but it's the same with the curette. Just be gentle and try only to remove the cuticle tissue, and you'll be left with a nice and clean nail plate ready to put some product on. And after that's done, of course, I'm gonna have to dehydrate her nail plate again. Make sure that all the dirt and oils are off of her nails to have a nice clean slate to work on. And next I'm gonna go in with my rubber base. And next I'm gonna go in with my nail form and create a lovely extension. Yes, I'm going to keep a little bit of free edge because she likes having a little bit of nail underneath her extension, which I really do get because it does feel a lot more sturdier having your own nail underneath the extension. Yeah, it really gives it a little bit more support. Yeah, so that's fine by me. I'm just gonna cut it to make sure that it fits nicely underneath her nails. I don't want any gaps where product can run into, so I do want it to fit nice and snug. And I want it just to be a little bit more slimmer than her natural nail is, because otherwise she would get really thick and wide nails. And next I'm going to go in with my Builder Gel Soft White. It's a lovely milky white color, which I really like. And I'm going to create her free edge with this because I want to make a baby boom. That's always pretty, always a good choice, of course. And for her other hand, I'm just going to use my acrylic gel dark pink again. And it's been a while, but I'm going to use my gold glitter mix. It's just a clear builder gel, and I've mixed in like 4 to 5 different types of gold glitter, iridescent glitter, big glitters, small glitters, shimmers, whatever. Just loads of different golden glitters, and I absolutely love how it looks together. So I'm only going to use this near the cuticle area, and I am going to fade it out a little bit on the nail bed, because I'm gonna go over it with my acrylic gel, and I don't want to be left with a harsh line underneath the acrylic gel. I just want to see a soft fading underneath. So this is my acrylic gel cover pink, and I am going to get it over the golden glitter, and I'm gonna fade it out on the free edge because of course it's going to be a baby boom, so I am going to work thin on the free edge because I need to fill it up with clear to be able to keep my blend. Otherwise, if I would have started to file, I would file everything away, and that would be a shame. So I'm just trying to get it everywhere, make it as even as I can, and get it all the way up to my cuticle area. You really don't need much, you know. And I'm gonna make sure it's all up against my side walls, and that everything will be nice and soft once I filed it. And I don't want to do too much filing, so I'm just going to make sure that everything is as even as I can. And as you can see, I'm not using any liquid because I really don't like using a slip solution or alcohol or whatever trying to maneuver this acrylic gel. I'm just using this small brush, which I've chosen specifically to work with the acrylic gel, and you know, it works, you know, absolutely perfect for me. The gel doesn't stick, and it will level out on its own just a little bit, and you know, you don't have to use any liquids, which, you know, if you use too much it could cause allergies, so just be careful with that. And now I'm going to fill up this gap using my acrylic gel clear. And the acrylic gel clear will never be as clear as a builder gel, but you know, it does have its advantages, because if you made a small error with trying to create your baby boom blend, if you apply like this little bit of a yeah, how should I say, I mean, it's transparent, but it's not glass as a builder gel, so you could cover up some small mistakes using this product. It will even out your blend even further, so yeah, that's a great advantage. And I will flash cure in between so I can just keep on working on the other nails. Otherwise I would just have to go in lamp outside, in lamp out. You know, it's a big hassle, so I'm just going to flash cure in between so I can just keep working, and then I will do a final cure with each layer. And finally everything's on, so it's time to do some filing and shaping. First I'm going to start with my hand file, and next I'm going to use my e-file and finish up using my hand file again to get that really nice crisp shape. You know, you won't get that if you're only using your e-file, at least not in my opinion, not in my experience, so I will always finish using my hand file. And I will just repeat the same steps with her other hand. First the e-file, then I'm gonna go back with the hand file. So this hand is almost done, so I can go ahead and top coat a few nails. I'm gonna go in with my Top Gel No Cleanse. It's my absolute favorite top coat. It's got no sticky layers, so I really like that, and it will keep its shine for for weeks. I just really like how this nail looks all on its own. It really doesn't need anything, really. You could just wear it like this and it will be absolutely pretty. And this hand will get a nude base. So first I'm gonna go in with my Soakz Gel Polish 249, and after that I will go in with 241 because I think they go really good together. It gives it a really nice nude look, which I don't have in a bottle. So, but this way it will get the results that I want. So next I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite products nowadays. It's my pigment palette, my powder palette, or whatever you like to call it. I just love it. It's just so easy to work with, to create lovely ombres with. I've got loads of colors, and these are my pastels with a little shimmer, and I love it. And I'm going to top it off with my Top Gel Matte because I want a matte background because it will make the nail art stand out like really well. And now it's time to create the first flames. Yeah, so I'm just going to repeat the same process on all of her other nails, just using different colors. going to keep these flames nice and thin. I want them to be elegant. I don't want thick flames, yeah, because she's an elegant woman, so it suits her this way the best, I think. And her other nail needs some bling, which is really important, of course. Yeah, so I'm just going to use these crystals. Wait a minute, I'm just going to change one up because that one got a chip in it. It didn't look good, so I'm just going to throw that one away. And I'm just going to do 2 nails. I think that's more than enough. Her nails already look very pretty the way they are, so they don't need much. So now I'm going to go in with my rubber base clear because it adheres to stones really well. It won't be enough, but it will be for the base to put them on. So I'm just going to place them in the center and create like this band over the nail. Yeah, like I said, it really doesn't need much. So I'm just going to use some small crystals. Well, some are pretty big, but they do have to match, of course. Yeah, so I'm just going to place these along the big crystal and then use smaller sizes to work my way down the sides of the nail. Next, I'm going to really secure the stones using my nail art glue. I'm just going to get it all around and in between, trying not to get it over the stones because it will not look good in my opinion. So just gonna get it everywhere around it, make sure that they will stay on for the next 4 weeks. And here are her nails, and don't they look pretty? I think they came out really good. I'm absolutely in love with the baby boom, and she's really happy with the colored flames. So yeah, look how gorgeous they are, so shiny. Really happy how they turned out. So I really hope you've liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all a very good day. Goodbye.